Goodreads just released the most popular horror books of the last 10 years, and I've read 40 of them, so I'm gonna do a quick yes, no, or maybe. Fantastic Land by Mike Bachman is like if Lord of the Flies happened at Disney World, but adults, and it's a yes. Mapping the Interior is Stephen Graham Jones' take on a haunted house, yes. Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant is the scariest underwater horror by far, yes. Jawbone by Monica Ojeda is one of my favorite Weird Girl books to this date, yes. Foe by Ian Reid is basically the Black Mirror episode Beyond the Sea, it's so good, yes. The Intercepts by TJ Payne on here, this is one of my favorite horrors of the year, yes. Imaginary Friend is a 700-page literary horror by the author that did Perks of Being a Wallflower, so maybe. Both The Institute and The Outsider by Stephen King have a very graphic, horrific scene about a child, so I'm gonna say no for both of these. Shot by P.J. Clark is about how the KKK are really truly monsters, and it's so good, yes. If It Bleeds by Stephen King is a short story collection, and not one of those short stories was worth it, no. Famously, I'm a Grady Hendrix hater, and I hate this one most of all, no. Home Before Dark by Riley Sager twisted and then it twisted and I was like, okay, and then it twisted again, and so a maybe. The Only Good Indians is a folklore horror and it is my only maybe for Stephen Graham Jones. Tender as the Flesh by Agustina Bazterrica is capitalistic cannibalism. What more could you want? Yes. Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Marina Garcia was my first rot horror. Yes. If you can't get over a really annoying main character, My Heart is a Chainsaw is not for you, but if you love horror, especially horror movies, then it's an absolute yes. Slewfoot by Brahm is the ultimate witchy good for her fall read. Absolutely yes. Later by Stephen King, a maybe to a no. The Last House on Needle Street by Catriona Ward is equal parts thriller horror, and there's a perspective from a cat. It is so twisted. I loved it, yes. Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. See, I hate Grady Hendrix. Mother Thing by Ainsley Hogarth. This is just a descent into madness. Unapologetically so, yes. The Children on the Hill by Jennifer McMahon in theory should have worked for me. It's very culty, but it just didn't quite, so maybe. Hacienda by Isabel Kanya. Romantic, horrific, yes. If you want to read a horror book that's about loving someone enough to let them go and is going to make you sob, then you absolutely need to read Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak was just a little bit too transphobic for me, so no. Monstrillo by Hernan Usmana Cordova. This is so good. It's about queerness, it's about grief, yes. Want to read one of the best horror books of all time, then The Reformatory by Tanana Revdu? Yes. Holly by Stephen King, and I love Holly, so yes for me, maybe, probably in general. Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tinkle is so campy, so fun. It's probably like a maybe to a yes. Diavala is technically a possession ghost story, but the real horror in this one is a vacation with your family. Yes. If there was anything above a yes, then it would be The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim. We Used to Live Here by Marcus Kluwer is perfect if you want to put your little tinfoil hat and have theories on a book. The Bewitching is a maybe for me. We're following 3 different women in 3 different timelines, and I just always kind of struggle with that kind of story structure. Hungerstone by Kat Dunn is a Carmilla retelling, but it felt very slow to me, and there just was like not enough girl kissing, honestly, so it's a maybe. Lamb by Lucy Rose may be my favorite sapphic cannibal story, and I'm an expert on those, so that's a big yes from me. Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang by Kylie Lee Baker is about the racism during the COVID pandemic, and we're following a crime scene cleaner. Yes. And then finally, Buffalo Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones.